Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Darwin Nunez saves the day. Darwin Nunez saves Liverpool from more drop points in 2025. You see behind me, what a victory. But guys, Liverpool get their first win in the Premier League in 2025 at Brentford, thanks to two late goals from Darwin Nunez. 90 plus 1, 90 plus 3. But guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to hit the bell notification so you never miss any one of my videos. Guys, Darwin Nunez saves Liverpool. He saves the day yet again. And how many times has Darwin Nunez done this in his career at Liverpool? He did it at Newcastle the start of last season. He did it against Nottingham Forest last season. 90 plus 8. Today, he comes off the bench. He had a nice little cameo. And a goal in the 90th minute. And then a goal in the 90 plus 3rd minute. Forget the assist. Forget Elliott. Forget Trent, who I thought were exceptional in the match. The man we need to focus on is the man behind me, Darwin Nunez. And he's put Liverpool 7 points clear at the top of the Premier League table, albeit Arsenal having played a game less. No, albeit Arsenal and Liverpool playing the same amount of games. And obviously Arsenal playing Villa. Liverpool went 7 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. And everybody thought in the game, it's going to be more drop points. Liverpool had over 30 shots in a game with an accumulated XG of 4.25 and only scored 2 goals in the last minute, thanks to a substitute from Darwin Nunez. Slots, super subs, strike superbly for Liverpool. And it's just becoming a theme now with Liverpool. How many times did the substitutes come on and save the day? Nunez did it under Klopp. Slot substitutions have saved them. Even the last game with Diogo Jota against Nottingham Forest. And then you got Darwin Nunez tonight. And it's just little tweaks that Arne Slot makes at halftime. He changes the dynamic of games. I think this game was only heading in one direction. That was a Liverpool dominance. And Liverpool played up against a low block of Brentford. You know, bags of 4, bags of 5 at times. Every man behind the ball, and then Bournemouth and Wissa just playing on the counter-attack, and Liverpool restricted them to very, very few chances. There were quite a few chances in the game where Damsgaard, Roosevelt put a cross across the box, across the box, and it should have been a goal for Brentford. But other than that, they didn't really threaten Alisson's goal. They had a few pop shots, but you didn't really see Alisson make any ridiculous saves. Brian Mbeumo, Wissa, Kevin Schade when he came on, but it was just pop shots. Norgard had a chance before the second half began with the free kick they had, and he headed it over. But other than that, Brentford didn't really threaten for me as Liverpool did. Liverpool kept going, about 13 corners, 14 corners in a game. And we'll get onto the corners for Liverpool because I think that is one negative I'm going to speak about. But guys, Darwin Nunez saves Liverpool. Darwin Nunez comes off the bench to win Liverpool 3 points to send them 7 points clear. That is the headline. That is the show. And that is what it has to be. Brentford away is never an easy game, and I spoke about it on the preview yesterday. But Liverpool kind of made it look easy, and they never do it the easy way. I think if you watch the game, Liverpool were very, very dominant, and there should have been a couple of goals up in the first half as well. Cody Gakpo missed an absolute sitter. Szoboszlai hit the bar from range. Gravenberch had a shot tipped wide. Alexander-Arnold had a shot went wide. Salah had a shot that went wide in the game as well. But it took Darwin Nunez, who's been under such criticism this season for his finishing and how, you know, Liverpool fans want him out. And I know he divides opinion in the fan base, but the one thing you have to give Darwin Nunez that he always gives his all. He always gives 100%, and he keeps on going no matter what. And resiliencia is what they call him. Is what he has, and what he keeps giving Liverpool is tenacity. He runs in behind, he runs the challenge really, really well. He's always a danger, and he's a very physical striker. And maybe this is the turn he needs, because he's another one of the players that is a confidence player that needs goals in his game and to, you know, keep going and going and going. He can't have a game or two without scoring, otherwise he won't score for the next 10. He needs to score in a game, and then he goes on a run of scoring. And Jota is very, very similar. And Luis Diaz is very, very similar. But Darwin Nunez thrives off confidence. He thrives off moments of, you know, chaos, and it might be controlled chaos under Arne Slot, but he is a chaotic footballer. And sometimes when you need to just apply a bit of pressure, there's no better footballers in the world. Not many footballers better in the world than Darwin Nunez to do so. And today was another reminder of what he can offer you across the season. He might not be a 20 goal a season striker, a 30 goal a season striker. He might have cost £85 million. But in the season, there'll be moments where Nunez comes on and he contributes, like today. And that's a big 3 points for Liverpool. And you could say he kind of owes Liverpool that after the amount of chances he missed in previous games that may have cost Liverpool some points. But we focus on today, and today he won Liverpool the game. He won Liverpool 3 points. He stepped up for Liverpool when they really needed him. And Arne Slot's substitutions changed the game. Harvey Elliott comes on and gets an assist. Federico Chiesa made an impact. I thought he was very, very lively when he came on. Curtis Jones, similar. Robertson, who I thought had a decent little cameo, put a cross across the box and across the box, and then Gakpo really should have tapped it in, but it went wide. But Liverpool show their ability to, when the chips are down, to come from nowhere and win the games. And this is what champions do. This is what the best teams do. And the best teams need to keep doing this if they want to win titles. Because when you got teams like Arsenal chasing you, when you got the brilliant form of Nottingham Forest, Liverpool needed this win and they got it in chaotic but beautiful fashion, because I think it's picture book for Nunez, who's wasn't named in the starting 11. He was suspended for the Manchester United. You got suspended against Nottingham Forest for his yellow card against Manchester United. It just was storybook for him to come on and score 2 goals to win Liverpool 3 points. Because I thought one was fine, and then he scores another one afterwards. That's what I mean. It's like a London bus. You wait for one and then 2 come at once. And Darwin Nunez literally doubled his goal tally for the whole season in one match, and it shows you how poor he's been this season. But also, this game also shows you how effective he can be when Liverpool really need him. Because like I said, it's not the first time he's done this. But look, Brentford gave it a good go. Very, very solid defensive performance, I think, for the majority of the game. But when you're being pressed by the likes of Gakpo, Diaz, Salah, Nunez, and Chiesa, and you got Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Jones, Elliott for 90-odd minutes, there's going to be an eventual time where you leave space. And when you've got quality outballs from Trent and Robertson and so on and so forth, eventually it will come to bite you. And it bit Brentford today, and it might not on another day. But that's just football, and the football's like that. Sometimes it goes your way and sometimes it doesn't. Liverpool missed a load of chances against Nottingham Forest, and they missed a lot today. But this time, fortunately for them, it goes in this time instead of Sells pulling off worldies or Flecken pulling off worldies. But yeah, you have to call it for what it is. Liverpool need to improve their finishing, because that was nervous. That was a very, very nervous performance from Liverpool, and we're so used to seeing controlled football under Arne Slot. At times, we play on the counter with a gegenpress, and Slot likes to win the ball high, but he also likes to progress from the midfield. And it's the chaos that eventually comes through, and it's the Liverpool way of playing. It's the Liverpool way that these players are used to playing for so many years, and that's not going to disappear. And it's good to see that they can play like this, because when you need to, just apply a bit of pressure, Liverpool have got the correct profiles to do so. You've got the control of Gakpo at times, but you've got the chaos of Nunez when you need to be a bit more frantic. And it was effective today for Liverpool, and that's all you can really say, to be honest. But one thing I do want to mention is about the set pieces, and I think that is a bit of a negative for me, because 14, 15 corners in the game, and Liverpool don't threaten in any of them. And then you have Arsenal on the other end who get 1 or 2, and they score normally every game off a set piece. And I think that's something Liverpool need to rectify and look at, because those are dangerous situations. When you got Van Dijk and Konate, 2 big lads in the box, and you got the height of Gravenberch as well in there, and if Nunez is on the pitch. But generally speaking, Van Dijk and Konate weren't very threatening off corners, and Brentford, maybe that's down to Brentford's superiority in the air, because they've got the likes of Nathan Collins, who wins a lot of aerial duels, and they start in a 5. Sepp van der Berg, who's very, very good in the air as well. He wins a lot of duels in the Bundesliga last season. So aerial duels. So it was always going to be difficult. But when you have 14, 15 corners, you expect to make Flecken work a bit, and I didn't see that much from set pieces, because we create a load of chances, and there's going to be a lot of teams that sit in a low block against Liverpool. And when you have opportunities to, have corners like that, you need to use them to your advantage. But look, 7 points clear for Liverpool. It's another big win in the season for Arne Slot. It sets them very, very nicely and sets them on their way to the Premier League title. And there's a lot of football to be played. But like I said, this is what champions do. They when the chips are down, when they're struggling to break down an opponent, it takes a moment of magic. And today it was provided by Darwin Nunez. Get your comments in below, guys. Has this win set Liverpool on the way to be the champions for the 20th time? But guys, I'll see you in the next one.